Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name is Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the traditional unceded territory of the Coast Salish Nations. And today, my hair was in a ponytail and now it's being kind of wild. Today we are doing a budget plan for November 2020. Happy Halloween. This isn't going to come out today, but this is the day I'm recording it. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the budget. So to start with, I'm putting my base income as $3,000. Now, as some of you may know, I have organized my money so that I'm officially 1 month ahead. And so I already know what paychecks I got in October, and that is what I'm going to budget off of in November. But one thing that I liked about projecting my income was that I always left myself a little bit of cushion. So I'm going to continue doing that even though I know what I made, which is just a little more than $3,000, just to give me that little bit of mental cushion. I think we'll just try it and see if that works for my brain. Interest income is not all in yet. I usually get that right at the very end of 1 month, beginning of the other month. So this is just the same number as last time. I don't think that my mic will pick it up, but if you hear music, it's just my neighbor's music. I can hear it really well, but I doubt my mic will pick it up, but just in case. Scrolling on down, I'm going to keep my sharing my income within radical intersectional feminism. I'm going to keep sharing my income at $100 this month. This is less than the ideal 5%, but various factors. If you're new here, I'm just bringing in a little less than I normally would. So in my 2% to art, I'm actually going to put $58 towards that. I just know there is one artist that I want to patronize that has some end of year projects, particularly a calendar project going on, and I want to be sure to support them. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Okay, sorry, we're moving around here. For savings, just that interest is going to go into that little interest account that I have. Retirement, my usual 500 to my Roth is going to go in. I did drop that down at the beginning of the pandemic, so I will be working to actually make sure that's maxed before tax time next year. But right now I'm just back up at my normal amount that I would put in. Household stuff is all pretty much the same. Electricity isn't in, so I just got that down as 40. Groceries, I'm gonna keep the 200. So usually I do make my grocery bill $300, but I almost always go over, and I've noticed the last couple months when my amount was $200, I'd go over a little, but it was over $200 instead of over $300. I've also been, one of the reasons I've gone over is I've been stocking up, so I did buy some local pork from a farm in bulk, and I bought some meat, some other protein from Costco in bulk. So I'm really just needing to buy things like almond milk, eggs, fresh veggies, that kind of thing every week. And obviously that's not it. Of course, there's like things like coffee and olive oil, but you get the drips. So I'm going to keep that at 200. I'm going to keep restaurants at 50. I mean, it's getting cold here, so the walk down and get takeout is not as much of a thing anymore, but I do like the idea of having the option to get takeout if I want to. So I'm just going to keep that at 50. Household I'm keeping at 20. I'm going to actually try to keep this at 20 every single month. And as you can see from this little piggy icon, this is a fund. Not this little piggy, this is a little violet piggy, but this is a fund, so that money should roll over. Same here for the kitties. Normally I put $250 in, but I had just this $878, so I just decided to tack it on here. And I'm going to try, I forgot to do this last month, to remember that whatever I don't spend this month, which hopefully I won't spend all of it, will go, just roll over to next month. All right. Gas is normal. Car registration, it's actually due in November, so we'll take care of that. Entertainment is just a regular Hulu. Hey, Violet, I'm just gonna make it stop recording. And then fun, I'm gonna keep at 50 because I've been going over in that category. So it would be silly to drop it down when I know that that's just a thing I've been using. Auto stuff is all the same. Sinking funds. All right, so I'm going to definitely try to get this 250 into the cat fund. I do have a cardiology appointment this month for Junior, so chances are this is going to actually get used, but we'll see. I'm really glad that I have something to put in there because I know I have this appointment coming up. I'm putting 40 into gifts. I don't know what I'm doing with for Christmas. With my family, we usually do a Secret Santa. I won't be traveling to Florida this year because I just don't think that for me that it makes sense, that it's safe. So I'm just putting money aside and I haven't yet figured out what to do. In this winter coat clothing, this is another area where I know I need to be putting money into every single month because I find that after a year or so, some of the very basic items that I wear have worn out, or sometimes I just need a little injection of new or new to me. A lot of stuff I get is thrifted. New things into my pretty simple uniform based wardrobe. So I'm going to keep doing that. And that's all I'm going to do for this month. If I've got money at the end, I'd love to stuff some into this serotonin boost fund, which it looks like I need to make this a fund. So I'm going to do that really quick. So I just click on it and then I go over here and it says make this a fund. I click make this a fund, and then I have put over here in this column my goals. So I'm going to put that here. That just, you don't have to put that in there, but you can. And I'm just going to save that. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to try to stuff a little in there if I can. I don't have a lot to work with right now because, as I mentioned before, I've got a little less income. I do have a good amount, so my savings rate is pretty good because I've got a good amount coming out automatically into those investment things. So I've got my Roth on this budget, but I have a 457 and a 457, no, a 250, a 457. Sorry, I used to use a clay called 257. Anyway, a 457, and I've got my pension that money automatically comes out to. And so that doesn't change. And so just like what I take home changes because I'm not doing any side gigs right now. At this moment, I am scheduled to teach in January. There is a chance that my class won't fill, and it is a ceramics class, so there will be pickup drop-off, and so there is a chance that the state could lock down and that class could get canceled. But right now, I'm really hoping to, well, first of all, to teach because I miss it a lot, but also to have that extra income coming in the winter so that I can put a little bit of money towards all of these goals, which have gotten somewhat depleted during this time. That's fine. That's what they're for, but it's always nice to be able to boost them back up. All right, well, that's my plan for the month of November. Let me know down below how you are doing. If you like this kind of video, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Of course, for all of you who are subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, and I'd love to hear down in the comments how you are going into November, what your plan is, and if you're planning to do any traveling for the holiday season. I will see you in the next video.